Hi, it's Sandi Masori from DIY Balloon Art at Balloon Utopia and Market with Balloons. And today we're going to be talking about how to make a Super Bowl column. Super Bowl is coming up, and right now we only know one of the teams that's going, so we're going to do this all in Seahawk colors. But we're going to do it a couple of different ways. So we're going to do one with this giant Super Bowl balloon on it. This balloon, it's a jumbo balloon. It's about 33 inches. Kind of hard to see on the measurement here how big it actually is because of the shape, but you can see it's about 33 inches or so. We're also going to show you, with the football helmet on top, and then also with the t-shirt, which you'll see in just a moment. Now, to start with, let's talk about blowing up your balloons. The most important thing in balloon decorations is consistently sized balloons. So if you're making a column like we are right now, you want every single balloon the same size, unless you're doing a shaped column, in which case you want all the balloons to be exactly the size that they need to be. But for today, we're making our column using 9-inch balloons. And you see here that we have our base plate and our pole. And to start with, I am going to just cover this top piece here by taking an 11-inch balloon and just rolling it down on top of the column. You just kind of take it like that and put it down. All right. So here we have our cool air inflator, and we have our Holy box. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our balloon, turn on our inflator. Okay, and now I'm using 9-inch balloons. Like I said, these are actually 11-inch balloons that we're sizing to 9. And so all I'm going to do is just put it right through the Holy box, just like that, until it just goes through. And in doing that, all of my balloons will be the perfect size. Okay, so we actually inflate them all in advance so that you didn't have to watch me blowing up a bunch of balloons. But I just want you to see how that works. And when it just goes in, that's when it's the right size. All right. And one more thing, I got to tell you about the book. You know that. So we have the DIY Balloon Bible for all seasons. It's available now on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and of course, DIYBalloonArtStore.com. All right, so without further ado, let's build this column. And we're going to build this column with a zigzag pattern, just because I think it'll be fun, something different. Okay, so here we go. We got our column put together. This column is about 5.5 feet. You see there's 36 inches. And then on top of that, we've got another, another 30 inches. So that's about 66 inches, which is exactly how many feet? Anybody? All right, I guess my cameraman's not doing math today. Well, anyways, it's approximately about 5.5 feet. Okay, and if you get the kit, this is what you get with it, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, so now what we're going to do, cameraman, you got to follow me because I'm going to move down to the floor now. What we're going to do is we're going to pack this column using our duplets. Our duplets are a set of 2 balloons tied together. And you see we're just going to put them on like that, and then, woo, hello, come back here, and then flip it around the other way like that, okay? So that's our first quad. So now, normally when we're doing a spiral, we'll just keep going around and around and around with the colors. But because we're actually going to be doing a zigzag pattern, and you see when I'm doing it this way, if I was doing it for outside, I would want to make sure to lock those balloons by twisting them around each other, just like that. Okay, so that if one balloon pops, we're not going to lose anything. So here you can see that we're starting the spiral pattern, but now what I want to do is instead of continuing the spiral, I want to go backwards. And that's going to give us this really cool little zigzag pattern, which actually is one of my favorite patterns to use. So you see, just put it there, put it down, just keep checking your pattern to make sure that you're doing it right. Like that, and so you see it kind of starts to look like a zipper, if you will. Let's move this back a little bit. And you see it's pretty easy. If you do have it over, then you just kind of got to flip it around one. Just like so. We're almost done. We're going to go up to the top. So looks like we got maybe 2 more that we got to do there. You see there, I kind of got out of pattern. There we go, back on track. And 1 more quad. Looks like that'll do it. Well, maybe 1 more even. And you see the key to it is that you want to find the sweet spot where they kind of nestle together without popping out of place and without gapping too much. So 1 more balloon. Whoo, come back here. Always a fun time when making balloons. Okay. And sorry for the squeaky squeaky. All right, and there we go. Okay, so there is the basis of our column. You see we don't have any shaping here. We're just going with the zigzag pattern with balloons inflated to 9 inches. Now let's take our giant football here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a 260, that's the long skinny balloon, and we're going to tie it around the neck of the nozzle, being careful to keep it above where we actually put the air in, okay? We don't want to cause any little leaks or anything like that, so we definitely want to tie it down here and not all the way up at the top. Okay, so all we're going to do is just take the 260, cut it in half, or I should say fold it in half, not cut it in half, and tie a little knot in it. Okay, and then to put it on the column, so now this is going to be a little bit hard to see. I think we're going to have to bring the camera up a little bit. To put it on the column, you're going to take the 260 and stretch it. And then crisscross it under the second layer of balloons. And then just tie it in. Okay, so here we go. Here's an awesome Super Bowl column representing the Seahawks here. And let's pan the whole thing. Let's get the whole piece real quick. And then I'll show you the other toppers that we can put on it. Let's try to keep the camera straight while we pan. Okay, yeah? There we go, and there you have it. Camera is really not straight. You're making everybody dizzy right now. We're training up the next generation of balloon artists here. Okay, so, and if I wanted to use the football helmet, which I will take a picture of, then I would just put that guy on. We also have footballs that are the team footballs. And I also have, a few, not a whole lot, you got to order these fast, of the t-shirts, of the jerseys. So, and then we also have footballs that say the team name on them. So get them fast. These are going fast. Football stuff does not last very long. And enjoy making your zigzag Super Bowl column. Woohoo! Yay!